Hey, good evening. Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com. I want to look at the Bitcoin Trust here, GBTC, and this is why. I've been talking about this maybe even more than I should, but I get messages from people, see posts in our forum like, what do I do? What do I do with this? Because this thing's been just absolutely screaming. It has been a bear killer. Like you can't believe. At one point, it's up almost 40% just this year, and now we're seeing a pullback. Not a big deal. 1.2% pullback today. This is what the weekly chart looks like. I mean, you could see this thing. This is kind of my longer-term price target. I don't expect it to go there in a straight line, but it's just on Fibonacci extensions. But if you look at it on a daily basis, this is really, really tired. And so what I would suggest you do if you're long this is take some profits, depending on the style of trader you are, what your preference is or ability is with respect to holding stocks that may be in a bit of a pullback. Maybe you're okay with that, maybe you're not. But you got to take some profits on this. When a stock does this, where yesterday, okay, it closed up yesterday. However, the price action was in the morning. It gapped up, basically traded sideways all day long, and then closed lower. Still okay within the trading range of the day, but it closed lower, obviously off the high, which is different because like this was right at the high, this was right at the high, this right at the high, this close enough to almost be right at the high. So the bottom line is this stock has been doing really, really well. And then yesterday you get this kind of sea change where the stock gaps up and then trades lower. And then today the stock gapped up again because Bitcoin, one point earlier in the morning when I was waking up, fretting about my insomnia, I noticed Bitcoin was up at like 41 grand. And so that this is going to open higher just because people are rushing to get in, even though it doesn't trade in perfect sync with Bitcoin. However, they bought, and now this is closed right at the low of the day. We'll look at this intraday stuff. Okay, this is where the thing opened up, rallied up a little bit more, and then started selling off. And so this is, you think about it, with respect to what it did from one day to the next, it only closed down 1.2%. But if you bought at the open today thinking you're getting in on something because Bitcoin was up above 41 grand, you're not down 1.2%. You're down almost 9%. The bottom line is, as I look at this now, I think the next move is going to be lower on this. Now, do I think it's going to be a lot lower? Be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm just managing risk here. And the way I'm looking at risk is this has had a heck of a run. Up, you just keep drawing back. How long? Oh, from here it's up 19,000%. This thing is up huge. So at some point, you have to ring the cash register, at least on half or even most of it, because every day you should look at a stock and say, okay, if I wasn't in this trade right now, would I wish I was? Not would I buy it today, because most of the trades that I'm in, there's only one time that I would be buying it, and that's when I do buy it. The rest of the time, yeah, I'm glad I'm holding it. If I wasn't in GBTC, would I be in it now? Answer, no. I would say, nope, I see this thing reversing. I got to just wait for that. Maybe we'll get a 10% pullback, maybe a little more, but I just can't own it here. I wouldn't want to own it. Therefore, if you've got a big, huge, hairy chunk of profits in this, then go ahead and ring the cash register and get your year off to the right start. Okay? That's all I got for you.